I feel so blessed to have the opportunity to score in my first touch. I had some plans, but God's always have planned different for me. I didn't got called to the national team, but I was called for Sporting of Lisbon to come and sign a contract with them.
We follow on from that. In 2013, the Sounders announced that your loan to Sporting Lisbon. We have a quote for you that says, "That's my dream come true," Montero said about playing in Europe. "I hope to do good there. I was waiting for this opportunity in the past years, and it's here now. Hopefully I can enjoy that opportunity like I did with my other ones in the past." I mean, a lot to take in. You just had an amazing season with the Sounders, and now you're going to Europe to play against the best.
As you say, it was the biggest thing in my career. Having the contract in front of me, having a call from a European team, which was going to play Europe League, was going to play Champions League, and that's something that I was always dreaming about, and it was in front of me. So I was really excited. I was always looking forward to it, and I came to Portugal. I showed myself, and I kept doing what I was, always showing into the field. I scored goals, and it was after the first year they bought my transfer fee, and I stayed for a few more years.
August 19th, 2013. I don't know if that date rings a bell to you, but that's when you scored a hat trick on your Sporting Lisbon debut. Not too many guys can say they've done that.
No, not too many guys, and not around the world, and not too many guys in the history of Sporting of Lisbon. As you say, the first official game for Sporting, and man, I couldn't believe it. I was in the shower. I was thinking, did I just score 3 goals? It was a dream or what? And for me, it was the biggest achievement ever. I received phone calls from all my friends, from my family, from people that I didn't even remember. They were paying attention on the international soccer, and I was there. I was in the big news, scoring hat trick in the first game in Europe.
February 2016, Sporting announces that they reached an agreement with Tianjin Kedah Football Club for the definitive transfer of your rights.
Well, it was like the last day of the market, the transfer market in Europe, and after a game, which I scored a goal, we won 2-1, and Sporting was first in the league at that time. I just got a phone call from my agent, "Hey, we need to talk to you." Right after the game, I just went to his office. I got the surprise that the Chinese sport manager was there waiting for me. They already got an agreement with Sporting, and I had to decide right away because the market window was closing. I just have a few minutes to call my wife and just break down the good news. It wasn't something that I was expecting, but obviously when you see it on paper, it was going to change my life, my family life, because it was a big contract that I don't know if that was going to come in the future if I rejected it. So yeah, we decided to move to China right away.
He's an exciting player and a very smart player, Robinson said. He puts himself in good areas and he works for the team as well. What was that year like, and what was your relationship with Carl?
He was a great man, or he is, of course, but when I received the phone call for him, was through Mauro Rosales that made the connection. And yeah, he was telling me how bad he wanted me to be here, and that's all I want as a player. The confidence, the coach that trusts on your abilities inside the field to score goals, inside the field to assist or play as a team player. And yeah, outside of the pitch, I have nothing to say but good things about him. Him and his family are really nice to me and my family and my wife. When I was here, they made me feel welcome, of course, in the city, and always looking forward, to meet him whenever we had the opportunity here in Vancouver.
Your relationship with Mao and how important he was for us to land you here in Vancouver.
I remember scoring hat tricks, but I didn't remember the same guy giving me 3 assists for me to score 3 goals in the same game. So it was a special, connection since the first year. And then when I had to move out, we always kept that relationship, friendship, always calling, how are you, I'm following you, keep doing what you're doing, back and forth, and thanks to the game that you have these people in your life and you can continue with a relationship after we part ways.
During that year, you mentioned that it was very important for you to gain the trust of the fans and to also show that you're a reliable striker.
First year with Vancouver Whitecaps, it was intense for me as a member of the club. I can say that now. But I always trust myself, always had the confidence what I can do in the field. And I knew as soon as I signed here that I was going to give my 100% to the team. I was going to be fighting for my teammates. I was going to be fighting for the city. And even though we made the playoff, I felt like until the last game I showed it then that okay, finally he did what we expected him to do and was play for the team. That's it. I wasn't thinking about anything else but proving then that I was here just thinking on this team.